Very good. Thank you. Well, I always try to come. Well, we do. And I go to the gym. I was going to say that. And I just got it done. It's the face is an adorable chihuahua, and the rest of the body is a dachshund. It's adorable. It's about, the body's about this big, and it's a little chunky.
This joy within the beautiful spiritual beings we all are. Heart Dream is here to guide us through and help us sing that experience. I'm so grateful that we get to share it all together. Thank you.
Please remain seated and join us in singing, God's Love is Deep Within Me.
God's love is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's love is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's light is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's light is deep is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's peace is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's love is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. God's love is deep within me, ever satisfying my soul. Ever satisfying my soul. Ever satisfying my soul.
Thank you, Heart Dream. Don't you love the way that ever satisfying my soul? Good morning. As you know, I'm Sheila Gautreaux, your joyful, grateful, happy assistant minister here at Unity of Walnut Creek. Welcome to our amazing service this morning. You are in for excitement. I hope you have your dancing shoes on. Yeah. Oh, good, because I got mine on. Would you join me in welcoming our friends who are with us online? Turn around and say, hey, hi. We're delighted to have you with us this morning, especially, and we know you're going to have as much fun at home. Feel free to get up and dance and have a really, really good time with us. Your presence, whether you know it or not, adds richly to our experience here in this sanctuary. Thank you so much. And if it is your first time at Unity, either here in the sanctuary or at home, we want to welcome you to this positive path for spiritual living. Here is where you don't just find God, you find the God within you. That deeper, more profoundly spiritual place that is the truth of your being. And you learn and discover amazing ways of bringing that presence forth in your life to create joy and prosperity and peace and perfect health and wonderful relationships. And so we welcome you to that. And we also have, I believe, one of the most amazing concepts in existence, and that is the power of affirmative prayer. The power of affirmative prayer. The yes action of the mind. And so we'd like to have you experience that this morning by joining with me in our opening prayer statement. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Oh, breathe into that. Feel it. Allow it just to vibrate through your being. And again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Take that in even deeper. Allow it to extend outward and touch those next to you and in this sanctuary. And once more, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And now send it out. Send it out into our world, touching every heart that beats, at the highest places to the lowest plains, all of the corners of the earth. And may this truth always be self-evident. And so it is. Amen. So our spiritual focus, we want to thank you for those of you who decided to join us last week in our spiritual focus, which was free at last. We celebrated our freedom. And this week, we're being happy. We're not worrying. We're being happy. Is that right, Reverend David? Yeah. So Reverend David is going to fill you in on this through his message. But just begin to plant the seeds of don't worry, be happy, okay? Our musical journey this morning is delightfully led by our Heart Dream. And please join them in our next song.
Please remain seated and join us in singing Halfway to Heaven. Heal this body, calm this mind, fill this heart with love, love for self and love for all mankind. Bless this spirit, with the strength to carry on. I'm halfway to heaven, Lord, please lead me on. Heal this body, calm this mind, fill this heart with love, love for self and love for all mankind. Bless this spirit, with the strength to carry on. I'm halfway to heaven, Lord, please lead me on. Heal this body, calm this mind, fill this heart with love, love for self and love for all mankind. Bless this spirit, with the strength to carry on. I'm halfway to heaven, Lord, please lead me on. Heal this body, calm this mind, fill this heart with love, love for self and love for all mankind. Bless this spirit, with the strength to carry on. I'm halfway to heaven, Lord, please lead me on. I'm halfway to heaven, Lord, please lead me on. I'm on my way to heaven, Lord, lead me
Thank you. Oh, a good entry into that experience of our time of prayer and meditation together. So take that deep breath through your heart and just gently breathe in that awareness of this divine love. And as we take this inner journey, as we journey within to touch more deeply the awareness of this divine presence within us, let the music be part of that invitation to the very center of your heart.
My heart is filled with love for you. My heart is filled with love for you. My heart is filled with love filled with love for you. My heart is filled with love for you. My heart is filled with love for you. My heart is filled with love for you. With love for you.
Feel that beautiful love within your heart. As you breathe in that awareness of love, as you breathe, draw it forth from your heart to fill your body, mind, life. And breathe out peace. Breathe in this beautiful love, drawing it forth from your heart. And breathe out that peace, for from each of us, the peace of our being touches everyone about us. Breathing in this divine love. Breathing out peace. Whatever it is in this week that has gone before that has felt heavy, difficult to bear, or drained the beautiful spiritual energy of your being. I invite you to take whatever that is and in this moment, simply place it in that divine care. Turn it over to this divine love. And as we let it go, breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. As we breathe in love, feel this presence that cares for us, heals us, guides us. As you breathe out peace, feel that beautiful openness where the barriers drop away and we are one with the one. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Mother, Father, God, in this time of stillness we enter into, let us rest in that place of true harmony and oneness, dwelling at one with your presence. And so in entering that stillness, we simply remember Jesus' words, peace, be still. Peace, be still. Peace, be. Father, Mother, God. Beloved presence. Infinite love. We're so grateful to be at peace. To know your presence. And to be able to send it forth, to bless and heal, as it is this love that we radiate from our hearts. And so we send this presence of divine love first into our own bodies, into every cell and system, to align them to that greater purpose and vision that you are in us, to call us into wholeness, into the wisdom of mind and heart. We radiate this love from our hearts, and we send it to each one dear to us. Enfold them in this love, bless them, lift them, heal them, guide them. And as that love flows to those who are dear to us, we now take and also include in that love, sending it forth to all the people who are part of this beautiful spiritual community, blessing each one and blessing everyone within their world. We send this love, radiating it through our hearts, to every prayer request brought here. We know with each that you are enfolded in divine love and lifted to that which is the highest. And we radiate this love. We send it across the communities in which we live. We send it on across our nation, blessing all its peoples. We send it across the nations of the world to bless and bring harmony to all people of the world. We radiate this love from our hearts. We send it to everyone who joins us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether gathered at home or on the hillsides. For in seeking to know you, we are all one. Beloved presence, we radiate this love and we send it to this beautiful earth in which we live. We send it to bring blessing and harmony to all of her systems, to bless all of her creatures. We radiate this love and send it about the earth to touch the heart of every single person in the earth. For you are that love in every heart. In this love, we are one. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Feel that love together. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Enjoy that feeling of oneness. Once again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world.
With love for you.
And it is so. Amen.
I also lift this up and segue wonderfully into Birthday Sunday. It is Birthday Sunday, so if you're celebrating a birthday this month, please stand so we may celebrate you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you.
Have a blessed birthday. Thank you. Good morning. My name is Dion, and it is my pleasure to highlight upcoming events for you. Our Unity Youth will be on the patio today and next Sunday with beautiful potted plants. Love offerings are accepted. Please make a mom happy for Mother's Day while supporting our youth ministry. Deborah Rosman, CEO of Heart Math and co-author of many Heart Math books, will be bringing a special workshop to us on the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. This world-renowned expert on heart's power will explore with us the role of the heart in the planetary shift of consciousness. This is a wonderful opportunity, and we really hope everyone will be able to attend. Find details of these and other wonderful activities in your bulletin and on our website. Until the gong sounds, I invite you to take a brief moment to greet those immediately around you. Thank you.
Please join us in singing Spirit of the Atma. I am the spirit of the Atma, a free-flowing channel of the universal mind. I am pure love, light, and prana, and I will live forever, ever and ever. I am the spirit of the Atma, a free-flowing channel of the universal mind. I am pure love, light, and prana, and I will live forever, ever and ever. I am the spirit of the Atma, a free-flowing channel of the universal mind. I am pure love, light, and prana, and I will live forever, ever and ever. I am the spirit of the Atma, a free-flowing channel of the universal mind. I am pure love, light, and prana, and I will live forever, ever and ever. I am the spirit of the Atma, a free-flowing channel of the universal mind. I am pure love, light, and prana, and I will live forever, ever and ever, ever and ever, ever and ever. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, ooh, ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gals to make you smile. Don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, ooh. Now there is this song I wrote. I hope you learned it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In your life expect some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, be happy. Ooh. Don't worry, don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down. Whatever it is, it will soon pass. Don't worry. I'm not worried. I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy.
Rockstar Steve.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what Art Dream just brought to us is probably one of the great spiritual challenges. Said in a very easy way, okay? But there's some things in that song that kind of ask us to take a hold of the spiritual self in ways that we don't always get to do. So how about if you guys head into it again and let's explore it a little bit together and join in with him.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your bed. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say the rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy.
So one of the things shows up there, okay, is that it's not saying don't worry because you have no problems. Okay, you know, having had a prior incarnation as an attorney, I always love the go to litigation part. But what happens is the spiritual challenge comes in, first of all, where we've got the real problem. You know, no place to lay your head, you know, you don't have the rent, whatever it is. And so the problem is real, and the choice is don't worry, be happy. Okay, so the question is, how do you do that? Now let me just check. Anyone here that really did a high quality experience of worry this week? Okay, really got into it? Okay, wonderful. Well, I mean, there's good worries. That's, you know, it's a part of the capacity that we have. We can get in there, really go into it. Now, I know that doesn't solve anything, but it doesn't mean that we don't even enjoy it a little bit. Okay? The real issue comes up where we have the real problem. And we have to then look because of the concern that we have, which is part of that heart connection with ourselves, part of the self-love that says, wow, I got to take care of this. And then we go into the place of worry. We go into the place where we turn it over and over, and what about this and what about that, and what can I do? And sometimes it's not that you're getting answers, you're just turning it over. And sometimes you keep turning it over. How many wake up at night turning it over? Okay, yeah. And what we know is that worry itself impinges on our ability to handle the problem effectively. Now, there's those situations, again, where there's really something going on, we need to address it, we need to look at it. But the truth is, a lot of our worry comes under that imaginary problem. Mark Twain said that he had had many great calamities in his life, a few of which actually happened. Okay? Have you had some of those? Yeah, okay. Why? What do we do? Oh, we start worrying about things, we just project them. And there's nothing there. It's not going to happen. There, of course, one of the great things about living at this day and time is everything we do now is getting researched. Okay, so they've researched our worry, and they actually came out with a number. University of Cincinnati study came up with that 85% of the things people worry about do not happen. Okay, now that is either a real waste of energy or a very effective system. But my guess is that it's a waste of energy, okay? Now, and what happens is another statistics come out of this is kind of interesting to me, and that says that of that 15% that happens, 80% of the people, so that's 4 out of 5, say that when that 15% comes up, they are surprised by how effectively they handle it and bring creative solution. So that even of that 15%, we're quite capable of dealing with it. Now, and then some of us, we kind of ask for problems. Now, I know that wouldn't be anyone here. Unless you've ever done that thing, oh, it's too good to be true. So that's just, every thought's a prayer. God, this is too good to be true. Give me something bad right away. I don't want to feel good here. Too good to be true. Or something nice has happened and you share with a friend. Are you just waiting for the other shoe to drop? Okay, all these things that are a part of our culture that basically says don't expect resolution, don't expect something good, that the wise person is the cynic. The truth is, the unhappy person is the cynic. Okay. So where do we go? There is two beautiful scriptures. First one I want to share with you is from the Bhagavad Gita, which is, of course, the Hindu tradition. That part of our song that was the Atman there that speaks of the Christ self within that language. From the Gita, so this is Krishna who is speaking. One who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and who controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone. And everyone is dear to him. Though always working, such a man is never entangled. Okay, so it's talking about that kind of worry that we get, and a lot of us invest our worry in the people around us. Some of us are parents, and we thought it was part of the job description. Okay, or children, and we thought it was part of the job description. And yet, he's looking at this engagement between us as souls as we go on this spiritual journey. What Krishna points out is devotion, which is that love of God, and then controls his mind and senses. Now, in the Gita, what that refers to is the ability to take our attention off of the manifest world and place it on the divine presence. That's what that reference is. And so it's that ability. In both cases, what they're doing is talking about if we can take that off, then we can engage. We can really find everyone as dear to us. We can have those relationships where we care about people and not become entangled. Not have to go into their worry, their anxiety, or project ours on them. But honor that soul in its journey. And then from Jesus. I say to you, do not be worried about your life. See, real subtle about this. Do not be worried about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor for your body what you will put on. Is not life more than food and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. And are you not worth more than they?
What'd you say, Jesus?
And who of you by being worried... Who of you, by being worried, can add a single hour to his life? Seek first his kingdom, and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So he ends up with the same focus that Krishna gives us, that focus upon the experience of the divine. Now, there are many ways of doing that. But I really want to look at how do we make that shift successfully. Okay, because they don't, that shift from worry into happiness. It is simple. But if you've ever tried it, you've probably noticed it's a little difficult. Okay, so how do we do that shift? Well, what they're saying is it's the experience of the divine. Now, there's many ways to do that. We do that through prayer. We do that through meditation. We also do that by entering into the feeling of the divine presence. Okay, and so out of that, let me suggest 3 simple steps to get there. First, heart breathing. Okay, now those of you that have been working with us this Year of the Heart know at one point or another we get there. And it's because the worry is coming out of the brain. The worry is coming out of this marvelous instrument that no matter what happens, it can go, what if? Okay, so that's where that. So what we're doing when we focus and do the breathing through the heart is we're drawing the energy out of that mechanism and beginning to make the connection with this point where we connect most deeply with Spirit, where we can enter directly into the flow of that divine spiritual energy. First step, heart breathing. Second step, remember a happy moment. Now we've had all that other feeling. So if we're going to have a choice, we have to go somewhere to go. So remember a happy moment. Right now you can do that, can't you? I mean, there's a moment, I remember being with my older grandchildren, and they would, I'd get a hold of them and tell them that they would never get free, and they'd struggle, and of course they'd keep getting free, and then they'd come back to get caught again just as soon as they could. And just that playing, just that delightful moment just fills my heart. What a happy moment. I can feel that feeling. Now, is that uplifting when you feel that, when you remember that happy moment? It's uplifting because that is an expression of who you are. And then when we are aligned with that spiritual energy is what brings that lift. That's part of how we know it's a true alignment. Remember that happy moment. So that brings us to the third step, which is to choose. Okay, now we can still go back. We now have both choices, right? Okay, here's happy. Here's worry. Which are we going to do? Now, I want to say, there are times when you're going to go back into the worry. There are times when we have embraced a challenge to our life, and we haven't sat with it long enough for it to complete part of its work within our feeling world. Okay? And that's not wrong. It's not bad. It's part of that process. But there's a point at which we're just indulging. We're just draining. We really have a choice. Okay, a healthy choice to say long enough there. Now, because I can't think better there, because I can't work with it better there, because that does not lead me to creative solution, I'm open to happy. Okay, and then we can make that choice. So one of the ways to make it is to affirm it, to take a hold of it in that power of affirmative prayer and say, this is mine, this is me. And one of the ways that I find helpful in doing that is I just look at this divine love blesses me. When you touch the happy, don't you know that? A divine love is blessing you. Divine love blesses me, and I am happy. Divine love blesses me, and I am happy. Join me. Divine love blesses me, and I am happy. Again. Divine love blesses me, and I am happy. That's a truth of our being. Again, divine love blesses me, and I am happy. And now we know how to make that choice. Let's go a little further.
Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. Don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy.
It brings everybody down, doesn't it? Yeah, it brings you down. Okay, it brings everybody else down. And part of this is understanding in this, as this creative spiritual being, what we do, the attitudes we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, are always creating our life experience. Do you want your life experience to go down? That's what's happening. And what you're saying to everybody around is, I need your energy to go down with me. Either that, or you've got to be so strong to try and lift me up, and I'm not going to help you. Okay? And that's part of the recognition of the creative spiritual power that we have. And the very reality of the experience of choice. So I want to share with you an experience of choice. The young man, I want to remember his name right here, Ben Conley. Ben was 15 years old, and he was very proud. He was just a very active, athletic young man, good student, and he'd just begun to help his dad, who did construction, and so he was taking some tools out to the construction site. Went out early in the morning, fog in the valley. He and a friend were in the car headed out there, and their car was struck by an 18-wheeler. And Ben wakes up in a hospital. And he wakes up to no control of his body below his neck. So one day he was a very active, happy, contributing young man. And the next day he has no control over this body and no hope of it ever returning. As he went through the first couple months dealing with this and getting all of the extensive care that was needed by the medical community to help him even be alive. And he got to the point where he could go out and they could put him in a wheelchair and take him outside. So, finally he's at least out in fresh air and sunshine, which was a huge change from day after day after day in this institutional bed. Nurse comes up to him and says, Ben, we've got to take you back in because of sores that have developed that you aren't able to be out here and sit. And he said, well, how long is that going to be? And they said, well, it'll be a couple weeks. And at that point, Ben lost it. Okay, you can imagine We probably can't. But a little bit of a sense of what might have been going on with that young man. And so he just began screaming at everyone and everything. He went into a deep anger, rage, and cussed out everybody around him and yelled at the top of his voice and would cooperate with no one in any way. And they finally got him back into his room and had to call security people to come deal with him. And he just lit into them and said, "You got a gun, use it. It's over. Let's just get it done with." About 6 hours until he finally fell asleep from exhaustion. Next morning, Ben woke up. And he was at one of those places where he took a good look at himself. Very aware of what he didn't have in the use of his body and what that meant for the rest of his life. He looked at what he had experienced in that anger. And he made a choice. And the choice that he made was to be a happy person. Okay. It was a clear, intentional, deep commitment on his part. Now, that didn't mean that he wasn't going to live every day in the midst of life-threatening difficulty. But he made a choice what he wanted to create in his life experience. And he couldn't create a body that wasn't going to operate different than what he had right now. But he could create a person that was going to live differently. And so he made that choice. And he said at that point, one of the first things that he did was he started to look around him to see what was beautiful. Ben went on, and instead of his life becoming a great difficulty for everyone around him, his life became an inspiration for everyone around him. To where friends gathered because they found themselves uplifted by this young man. And so they'd take him off on adventures. So one of the things that happened, first of all, when he made that commitment, what he felt was great peace. And it's one of the things that happens. You've made those places where you've touched that spiritual self and you've felt that peace come over you. It's part of that knowing that we're in that place of pure spiritual alignment. Great peace that flowed through him, but also no more fear. Whatever came, he already knew the choice he was going to make, and the choice was to be happy. And he went on to many years of being an inspiration and of living a life that uplifted others instead of bringing them down. His challenge was great. So is ours. He did it. We can do it. Don't worry. Be happy. Let's finish the song together.
Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. Don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh.
worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Ooh, ooh. Now there is this song I wrote. I hope you learned it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In your life, expect some trouble. If you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Ooh, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy.
Right.
Thank you, Reverend David. Our heart ministers will be available following service to offer prayer support for any challenges or celebrations. You may have seen them around in the sanctuary or on the grounds praying with others. Our heart ministers are wearing the lavender stoles. You are also invited at any time to make a prayer request on our website. I ask that you now take a connection card from the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you. We ask that everyone fill this card out if you have any questions, comments, or prayer requests. If you are new to Unity, we ask that you fill the card out and visit us at the patio, at the welcome table on the patio. Thank you. We look forward to meeting you. I also thank you for checking the box if you agree to join us in our spiritual focus of the week. Our spiritual focus of this week is, don't worry, be happy. It is now time for our prosperity celebration. For credit card donations, there are envelopes provided in the back of each chair. If you are joining us from home and would like to leave a donation, please click the Donate Now button on our Watch Live page. Thank you. One of the great teachings of truth is the awareness that God is the source of all our good. Every blessing that fills our lives is an expression of the love and the goodness of the divine. As we focus on God being the source of our good, we open ourselves to receive ever-expanding abundance. I ask that you now take your tithe offering in your hand, and please repeat our affirmation with me. And remember, God is the source of all your good. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a breath. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, just waste your time. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap
love is too high, bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, happy, 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 because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Happy, 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 happy,
Okay, let's bless all these beautiful, happy children together. No, not that one. There we are. Children, you are loved, special, and important. The light of God shines through you. Let's take hands and share together our prayer of protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song. Are the love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm clap along if you know without a roof. Clap along if you know happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. And come back news, stop and listen that. Give me because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Because